What does it mean for global security when one nation surpasses another in nuclear capabilities? In the complex sphere of global power, nuclear weapons hold immense significance. The United States and Russia have held sway over nuclear power, each owning thousands of warheads, shaping global nuclear strategies. Yet, the balance of nuclear power in South Asia has seen a pivotal shift. Recently, India has surpassed Pakistan in nuclear warheads, marking a transformative change in regional dynamics. For the first time in 20 years, India now has 172 nuclear warheads, 2 more than Pakistan's 170. This slim margin indicates a strategy aimed at regional dominance and a deterrent stance against China, especially given the historical border conflicts between India and Pakistan. The rise in India's nuclear arsenal can be viewed as a move to strengthen its position, ensuring dominance in potential conflict scenarios. Moreover, the global context, especially China's increase in nuclear capabilities, adds another layer of complexity. This escalates the regional arms race in Asia and contributes to the shifting of global power centers that could lead to a realignment of alliances and strategies. These developments not only impact the regional balance of power but also have significant implications for global stability. They raise questions about how these changes will influence diplomatic relations and peace efforts in a region marked by historical tensions and rivalry. Keeping this in mind, let's delve deeper into the timeline of nuclear development between these two nations. In the race of nuclear power, the journey of India and Pakistan has been closely intertwined. The narrative of India and Pakistan's nuclear development begins in a post-colonial context, marked by intense rivalry and the urgent need for national security assurances. India conducted its first nuclear test in 1974 under the codename Smiling Buddha, positioning itself as a nuclear-capable state. This move was primarily a demonstration of technological prowess and strategic autonomy. Reacting to India's nuclear tests, Pakistan accelerated its own nuclear program. By 1998, Pakistan had conducted its own nuclear tests in the Chagai Hills, merely weeks after India's tests at Pokhran. These tests were not just a display of nuclear capability, but also a stark declaration of deterrence, a message loud and clear that echoed through the subcontinent. Over the decades, both countries have continued to develop their nuclear arsenals amidst fluctuating periods of tension and brief episodes of diplomatic engagement. The arms race was further complicated by external pressures and international treaties aimed at curbing nuclear proliferation, which both nations navigated with a keen eye on regional security dynamics. A significant turning point has recently been observed. India has surpassed Pakistan in the number of nuclear warheads, marking a critical shift in the nuclear balance between the two countries. India now reportedly possesses 172 warheads compared to Pakistan's 170. This development is a part of India's broader strategy to enhance its standing as a major regional power, with an eye also on other significant neighbors like China. The path to this moment has been paved with numerous technological advancements and strategic decisions. India's focus has expanded from Pakistan to broader regional dynamics, reflecting in its missile development programs that include long-range capabilities, potentially altering strategic calculations, not just in South Asia but across Asia. This journey of nuclear development brings us to the present day, where India has finally managed to surpass Pakistan. What are the implications of this shift in nuclear power balance, and what does the future hold? As India surpasses Pakistan in the number of nuclear weapons, a new dynamic unfolds in South Asia. This shift is not just a regional concern, but ripples across the global stage, influencing international relations and security. The balance of power in the region could see a recalibration as nations reassess their strategic alliances and defense postures. Globally, the number of operational nuclear warheads continues to rise, touching a staggering 12,121. This uptick is not just a number, it's a harbinger of potential risks and challenges. Each additional warhead represents a further complication in the already tangled web of international diplomacy and security. The possibility of accidents, miscommunications, or even intentional uses of these weapons could have catastrophic consequences. The potential risks are manifold. As seen from past close calls between nuclear-armed states, the margin for error is uncomfortably slim. The incident where India accidentally fired a missile into Pakistan underscores the ever-present danger of miscalculations leading to unintended escalations. Moreover, the concept of nuclear winter, which was overlooked in earlier analyses, adds another layer of dread. Even a limited nuclear exchange could trigger a chain reaction, leading to global cooling, agricultural collapse, and a humanitarian crisis of unimaginable scale. Looking ahead, the future prospects might seem grim, but they also hold possibilities for change. The increasing recognition of these catastrophic risks could serve as a catalyst for international efforts towards nuclear disarmament. Dialogues facilitated by international bodies could foster agreements that not only halt the proliferation of nuclear weapons, but also roll back the counts to safer levels. As nations continue to expand and modernize their arsenals, the call for a renewed commitment to arms control treaties becomes louder. The role of diplomacy becomes ever more crucial. It is through sustained and sincere international cooperation that the world can hope to address and mitigate these existential threats. As we consider the future, the importance of understanding the implications of these shifts in nuclear power becomes all the more critical. As we navigate the complexities of nuclear power, it's crucial to highlight the role of the international community. The United Nations, the International Atomic Energy Agency, and other global entities have a pivotal role in ensuring nuclear safety and promoting disarmament. They provide forums for dialogue and negotiation, working tirelessly towards creating a safer world. Their initiatives, such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons and the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, have been instrumental in curbing nuclear proliferation and promoting global security. However, the effectiveness of these international efforts is contingent on the cooperation and commitment of nuclear-armed states. To this end, it's not just about the quantity of nuclear weapons, it's about the quality of diplomatic relations and international commitment to peace and security. The international community's role extends beyond treaties and negotiations. It encompasses fostering a global culture of peace, promoting education about nuclear risks, and advocating for the responsible use of nuclear technology. In the end, it's a collective effort. Every nation, every organization, and every individual has a part to play in the journey towards a nuclear-free world. So, as we stand at this crossroads, it's imperative to ask ourselves, what role can we play in shaping a safer, more secure future?